Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Werewolves Game Pack, or should I say the Furries Game Pack, or the Cats musical, or what about the Twilight? As you load in your main screen, you will be greeted with a brand new world called Moonwood Mill. Come on down to Moonwood Mill. Now get yourself greeted with 5 brand new lots. You will have the library, an outdoor bar, 1 towny household residential lot, and a normal residential lot for yourself, and 1 empty one. Now do not be deceived by this town because you can go everywhere. Everywhere that you see, you can go. So thank you, Sims team. This brand new industrial world is packed a punch with a bunch of brand new gameplay. Whether you're making friends with the 2 new wolf packs, having a supernatural smackdown with one of the vampires, or finding secret passageways through the world, or learning about the lore from the townies, this world has so much to offer. Now, question, were you bitten, or were you born into the werewolf lifestyle? Build your skills and you might just become the next Apex in town. Now, the Sims team has been very generous when it comes to this pack, you guys. There is so much to go over. I just wanted to point out, too, that the Sims team have made the feminine outfits also fit the masculine frames, so I thought that that was really, really neat. I'm super interested into seeing that they are really branching out to let your Sims kind of wear whatever you want. So let's kind of get into everything that we got in cast, because we got a list, girl. We got a list. For your Sims face, you have 12 cheek scars and 2 new eye scars. For the females, you have 8 new hairs, 12 new tops, 6 body outfits, 7 bottoms, 11 new accessories, and 3 new shoes. Again, they can all fit on the masculine frame. For the males, we have 3 new hairs, 10 tops, 2 body outfits, 4 pants, 3 shoes, 11 accessories. For the kids, we have 7 new hairs. Now, you're like, hold on, wait a second. No, I got a disclaimer. The 7 new hairs also fit the adults, so they kind of just brought in the adult hairs and gave it to the kids. We have 1 new hat, 2 tops, 1 bottom, and for the toddlers, we have not 1, but 2 full body outfits, so at least the toddlers got some. At first, when I saw the clothes, I wasn't sure how I would like them, but as soon as I put them on my Sims, I actually really love them. I fell in love with it, and I really do like this whole grungy look. Now, when you're in cast, you want to go over to where the occult system is, and at the very bottom, you will find your little werewolf. Now, as a moon will pop up in the background, your wolf is ready to be customized. Now, there is so many different options for your Sims and your werewolves, and I can't go through all of them. There's just so much, but you can see on the screen here, we got a lot going on, girl. There are teeth, there are scruffs, there are everything for ears, eyes, mouths, chin, cheeks, and nose. You guess what cheeks you want, because you could probably customize those ones too for these guys. Now, the only thing that I have a problem with is that this here is a little bit round. It fits the Sim a little bit strange, so I wasn't 100% with those, but overall, they're great. And if you haven't seen any of the updates, yes, the way that you can design your werewolves is the same like you have in cats and dogs. And I had some fun, I'm not gonna lie. You can really make this werewolf however you want, and I love the customization, and I think you will too. There are unfortunately no new traits for your werewolves, which I find a little bit odd, but there is a life aspiration that you can have for your werewolves. For the build, you have 1 single bed, 1 bunk bed, a bush, a toddler bed, and a bassinet with this ceiling fan. You get 2 new mirrors, with the one on the left being my absolute favorite. You have 3 new curtains, you have a shelf with something on the top for something special, you have a dresser and some stuff on the walls, and speaking of stuff on the walls, look at all of this stuff on the walls. Now, we have so many posters, so many wall decals, and so much graffiti art. It is insane, you guys. I decided that I would torture myself and put every single different like swatch on the walls, and oh my god, there is so many. It's actually crazy, and I love that the Sims team created all this because this is amazing. like we're still going. Are we almost done? Okay, now we're done. Carry on. We got some floor scruffs and punches. We also have 3 new lights, with one being a big lamp, but I love these. They're so adorable. We also have this giant bar thing that are 2 separate things. And I have to tell you right now, I am in love with the fact that this looks like the thing from Harry Potter, if any of you know what I'm talking about. But the clutter is great, and I think that they're adorable. There's not too much, but just enough. 2 new rugs, one scruffed and one not, and it wouldn't be Sims if they didn't put a bunch of places for your Sims to pop a squat, or scratch, or devour. We also have 2 new bookshelves with 3 new different types of plant holders, and honestly, they give me eco lifestyle vibes, and I'm kind of living for it. 4 new doors, with one being an arch, and 4 different types of windows. Now these guys are only on the short walls. We have 1 dining table and 2 different types of desks. Now I love the little detail of the little book there. I think it's so cute. But it does come with an assortment of different items that has a bunch of different gameplay towards them. We also have this different type of, I guess, fireplace with your mailbox. We also have new stairs and railings, 3 new different types of fences with the fence door. We also have this beam on the top and 2 new pillars and 3 different types of swatches for your roofs. Now, when you get into Moonwood Mill, there are a bunch of things to do and to see, and maybe some things that you might, not see. There might be things that you need to explore that might be right in front of your face. Sorry, my throat hurts. Still bad. Anyway, you also can get bit by your werewolf and get werebees. If that happens, you just gotta go to the local pub, but you can also get bitten. And I can honestly say it's a bit underwhelming when your Sims get bit, but when they do, you will definitely know, because your Sim will get a moodlet, and also you'll see this giant red thing on their arm. Now, what I've come to learn about being a werewolf for about an hour is learning that they love to get angry. Now, when that gets to the very tippy top, your Sims go on a rampage. Now, they just love to eat things, they love to break things, they like to snarl at people, and they like to scratch a bunch of stuff. Now, devour, yes, they will eat everything. And I tried, and I just checked to see if they would eat everything, and she did. She ate everything. And they'll go over, they'll scratch and break, and they'll get angry, and it happens a lot. And they'll also, for some reason, just like run somewhere. Like they'll go somewhere and then they'll come back naked. I have no idea what happened. As soon as your Sim does turn into a werewolf, you guys will have the chart for the occults, just like the same thing as the vampires or as the spellcasters. Now, you will have everything that you need here. I just went through it really quickly. If you guys want to pause the video and take a look for yourselves, go right ahead. You guys have the dormant abilities on the right, so you guys will be able to unlock those when it comes in later on. And you will also have your apex, your alpha, your beta, everything like that on the left side. Just like unlocking abilities for your werewolves, you will also be able to unlock different types of interactions with different werewolves once you get the big enough skills to do so. Now, when you feel like the time is right, you can go over and find one of the 2 pack leaders of those 2 packs. They will go tell you to go look for something cool and you can bring them back to them, and that'll help build your relationships with the wolves in the actual pack. Once you do that, you will start to gain skills, experiences, and also move up in the ranks when it comes to the pack itself. When you are a pack leader, you will have some interactions of yourself by kicking out someone, demoting them, or entrusting them to be the new pack leader. So once you've kissed enough wolf booty cheeks, you will be the new alpha. Now, since this pack comes with a bunch of lore, it will have a bunch of new interactions with the vampires and the spellcasters. And you can also have a supernatural smackdown, which is pretty rough, by the way.
Bruh. I love you. Nope.
Gotta say, the animation for that is actually insane. It is so funny to me. There is just so much that you can do with vampires, and I'm so happy because as soon as you go to a werewolf, they instantly hate them. It is hilarious. And you can also go to the library because there are a bunch of new books for you to check up on the lore. And I found Greg. And I wanted to go wake him up, but when I got there, he wasn't there anymore. I don't know where he went. Greg. But since he wasn't there, I just went around and looked for some frogs out of his like weird well. But I went over to the fishing spot by his house, and fun fact, you can catch a brand new fish. Now, this fish you can easily catch on a full moon, but you will only know if it is a full moon when you have your calendar that comes with your game. It will always check what day it will fall on. Now, this fish is super weird looking. It is so weird, and you can also get a flower. Now, don't eat that flower. We don't recommend it. And that's the medicine for the werebees that you can get from your local pub. But if you do decide to go over into Greg's territory, you know, I won't show a lot. I won't show what Greg looks like fully, but I can honestly tell you he is not what I thought he was gonna look like. And dang, Greg cleanup's nice. He cleans up nice. There is also a bunch of brand new recipes for your Sims to discover and a bunch of different types of meats that you can order from the bartender. There is some raw meat, so if your Sims want to have some raw meat, don't eat that. And there are also, I think, 2 new drinks that we have with this game pack. I couldn't find 100% what ones they were, but I know that there are 2. There are also some hidden secret areas for just werewolves for themselves, and there is actually it's pretty big, and there is a new area where you can go, you can click on it, and you can travel around the actual world in the underground tunnels, and they will be able to have different scenarios of kind of what happens with different types of skills that you have. So if you're a higher skill type of sim, you will get some different types of interactions every time you go into the caves itself, and you can also get some more stuff. That's also like the ones that we have in the Jungle Adventures game pack. This bulletin board here too is also the same way as Snowy Escapes, so you press on it and it will kind of tell you some information about the town. Now honestly, I could not play this game for as long as I wanted to while I was trying to get everything together. There are definitely some things that I probably have left out, but that makes it good because then when you play it yourself, you can choose whatever you want. You can find everything that you would like for this game. I think this game is actually really, really cool. I haven't obviously been able to look at everything, but everything so far is really neat. Now with the packs, everything is very group based. Now if you don't do anything, you'll get a notice from your pack leader and they will tell you to get their butt down here, and if they don't smarten up, they'll be kicked out of the group. You can also fight the alpha to get your dominance back and maybe become the leader, only if you feel like your werewolf is ready. And mine was not. Poor girl. But I'm so happy with the way that this game pack turns out. I actually think that they look great. I know the front cover actually was kind of concerning, but they look great in the game, and I'm so excited. I want to do so much, so please stay tuned. And yeah, there's nothing crazy that happens. There's no new deaths or anything like that. And your wolves definitely don't like to eat everything, but I do recommend it. I think that it is so much fun. The price isn't bad at all. You guys come out with so much stuff on this game. There's so much art that you can put on the werewolves. There's just so much gameplay that I have not yet been able to look at yet, and there's so much to do for a game pack, and I recommend it so much, especially with the price of only $19.99, which is so great, and it comes with so much stuff. So if you guys love wolves just as much as I do, I wholeheartedly recommend this game to you. I loved every second of it. I think it was really fun. I really hope that they do tone down the werewolves just a little bit when they get angry, because they get angry a lot. You will see them. You don't want to buy nice furniture. I'm telling you right now, they will destroy everything. They will destroy everything. But I do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry this is not really much of my normal things that I like to do. I usually do speed builds and like challenges, but I do want to branch out. I know that I'm not that great at doing this yet, but I promise I will get better. So please maybe consider like, commenting, and subscribing, and I will see you all later. Bye guys.